There's a fine line between self-awareness and self-criticism. One of them helps you grow. The other keeps you stuck in a cycle of doubt and frustration. It's a tricky line to walk because, often, they can sound the same in your head. I just want to be better can actually mean I'll never be enough. That's where the real challenge lies, distinguishing between growth and self-doubt. A struggle many of us know all too well. Disclaimer: this conversation is a fictional dramatization. Always seek the advice of qualified medical professionals. Meet Dami, a high achiever who thinks she's self-aware. But deep down, her inner voice has become her harshest critic. Dami is successful, driven, and always striving to improve. On the outside, she seems like someone who has everything together. But inside, she's constantly battling that inner voice. The one that whispers, "You're not enough. No matter what you do, it's never quite right." At work, she's in a meeting, confidently presenting her ideas to her colleagues. The room is engaged. She feels composed, in control. Until a colleague asks a question that catches her off guard. Dami smiles, responds with grace. "That's a great question, I'll check and get back to you." But beneath the surface, a storm brews. Her inner critic wastes no time. "You should have known that. Why do you always mess up when it matters the most?" That voice sticks with her for the rest of the day, pointing out every flaw, amplifying every small mistake. Later that evening, Dami's best friend, Lisa, calls to praise her. "You nailed that presentation," Lisa says, full of excitement. But Dami brushes it off. Not really. I made a mistake. I need to do better." Lisa pauses for a second. She hears something in Dami's tone. "Hey, are you okay? You're being kind of hard on yourself." But Dami just laughs it off. The voice of self-doubt has already taken over, drowning out the love and encouragement from those around her. Feeling overwhelmed, she decides to do something different. She visits Dr. Adams, a therapist. She's unsure, but hopeful that maybe, just maybe, she'll find some clarity. Sitting across from him, Dami speaks softly. "I just want to be better, you know? But it feels like no matter what I do, it's never enough. I'm always looking for the next thing to improve." Dr. Adams nods, giving her space to reflect. Then he asks gently, "You're very quick to notice your flaws. But do you also take time to notice your strengths?" Dami looks surprised. "I guess, not really. I don't focus on them." Dr. Adams explains. "That's not self-awareness. That's self-criticism, disguised as growth. True self-awareness is neutral. It observes with curiosity, not judgment. It doesn't label you as good or bad. It simply asks questions, with compassion, not condemnation. It's a new way of thinking, one Dami had never considered." He continues. "Instead of saying, 'I always mess up,' try, 'I feel nervous when I'm unprepared. What could help me next time?' Instead of 'I'm bad at this,' try, 'This is difficult for me, but that doesn't mean I'm incapable.' And then, the reminder that shifts everything. When you treat yourself with kindness, you unlock real growth. Not growth driven by shame, but lasting progress." Dami leaves the session feeling lighter. Still unsure, but hopeful. And over the next few weeks, she starts making small changes. She begins journaling her thoughts, writing down not just her struggles, but her wins too. Before big meetings, she pauses to breathe, calm her thoughts, center herself. One morning, she writes, "I'm nervous about today's presentation. But I've prepared. I'm capable." It's a small act, but a powerful one. Gradually, her inner dialogue begins to shift. She replaces self-criticism with curiosity, judgment with understanding, shame with self-compassion. Months later, Dami is standing in front of a new audience, presenting again. The stakes are high. A tough question comes her way. She takes a deep breath, smiles, and responds. I'm not sure, but I'll find out and follow up. It's not just her answer that's different. It's her energy, calm, confident, kind. She walks out of the meeting room, her shoulders relaxed, her mind clear. As she steps outside into the sunlight, she pauses. Takes a deep breath. Smiles. The voice in her head isn't gone. But it's quieter now. She's learning to live with it, without letting it control her. Dami's journey mirrors ours. Because the voice in your head shapes how you see yourself. So ask yourself, is this truly self-awareness? Or is it self-judgment, disguised as growth? Remember, shame doesn't lead to lasting change. Compassion does. Treat yourself with the same kindness you'd offer a friend. And watch how your perspective begins to shift. Take one small step today. Whether it's pausing to breathe, journaling a thought, or reframing a harsh inner comment. Real progress doesn't start with perfection. It starts with self-compassion.